Hey everyone, Coach Terrence here, Forge Life Fitness Tech Tuesday. A little bit of a new edition or different edition today. We're gonna have a guest on here doing the voiceover. Gonna be our coach and owner, Garth Cook. I'm gonna go over some progressions and some movement standards of what we want to see in our next strength focus and cycle of our deadlifts and pull-ups. So without further ado, you're gonna hear Garth now.
It's me, Garth. All right, so what we have is our strength cycle. The next one is the deadlifts. We're going to have a warm-up sequence that we're going to use every single time. And then we're having our deficit if possible. So your coach will tell you, or you already know, it's going to be a maximum of 2 inches. So you're going to be standing on a plate. For some, it might be a little bit higher, so if the start will be higher. So the plates will be on something, we'll go over that. There'll be different options. We're going to have a drop from the top after 75%. And we want you to work on your grip strength. Also, for our pull-up progressions, we're going to go over that right after that, so we'll clear that up momentarily. So first of all, the cat-cow deadlift sequence. So just to clear up what that means and how fast we want you to go through that, Terrence is going to go through 5 here. So this isn't a long, drawn-out process. It's fairly quick through the motions. And go. So 1, 1,000, 2, 1,000, 3, 1,000. So three seconds a rep kind of thing. And we're going to ask you to do 10, so it's about 30 seconds of that. And the point of this is to get the muscles working, blood into the spinal erectors, and fluid pumping through your spine, so you wake that up and create space there. Okay. Then he's going to hop his feet, and he's going to do 10 perfect deadlifts, just down to mid-shin. Working on that form, bracing each time. So you're going to pretend like it's really heavy. Of course, it's really light, but you're going to pretend it's heavy and make sure you have perfect form for each of those. Okay? Good. All right. Next, we're going to go to what the deficit is. So Terrence is going to get set up on the plates here. So for us, a maximum of 2 inches is going to be about 2 of those plates, or the 15-pound plates, or the 2 wood plates. Somewhere in there. We'll figure it out pretty soon. So what we're looking for is you stand on the bar or on the plates. I like to shuffle the plates to the bar because you know how that rolls around. It's a pain in the butt. Bar is still going to start against the shins. He's going to get tight up tall, and then hinge from the waist, and then bend the knees. Keeping that back nice and flat and tight, midline stable, then he's going to pull. Okay, keeping that tight, just as we normally do for every other deadlift. We're dropping from the top once we get to a heavier weight. At this light weight, which is 55% to 65%, we're going to slowly lower it to set you up in the correct position. Okay, we're only doing 1 rep at a time, so there's no weirdness happening. Good. All right, so some of you won't be on that 2. You'll be on 1, or even set up onto some plates. If you're lacking that mobility, or you just aren't able to get there quite right and have a good stable spine, the setup is going to be the same. Shins against bar, getting tight, hinge, pull yourself into position, and then pull. Good. So with these ones, you'll definitely be putting them down all the way through. Good. So reiterating that it is starting at a light weight, 55 to 65%, and it only goes up to 65 after 3 sessions. So you're going to stay light. Do not be tempted to lift heavier. That's not the point. The point is to get perfect practice. You can see our rep scheme here. 7 by 1, 9 by 1, 11 by 1. We're supersetting with our strict pull-up progression. So the pull-up progressions are going to start with the hangs, ring rows, or pike rows. You're going to hang for 2 seconds per rep, and then double the reps for the pull-ups for the ring rows. If you're doing negatives, you're going to do 4 seconds down, 2-second hold, then assist up. 1 second pause at the top. That's what it is. And then you have strict, and then you can add weight for the progression. We want you to control all the way down for those negatives. So Terrence is going to demonstrate, he's going to demonstrate a sumo deadlift. I got ahead of myself there. So a sumo deadlift is a wide stance. So when he's in that bottom position, the setup position, this is going to be the same. Everything's tight, hinging, pulling down. Notice his shins are straight up and down. That's what we're looking for that start position. And the back is flat as well. Ready? Pull. Good. This is great for the taller kids in the class or people with hip issues. Good. All right, now he's going to demonstrate some ring stuff. So our ring rows, the typical, how we're going to set it up is so the bottom of the ring row is at the top of the hips, hip bones, feet are in front of the line. He's going to lay back, keeping a tight core, tight midline, so bum squeeze, tummy tight, and he's going to row pulling all the way up until his rings touch the chest. If you want to add a bonus in there, you can pause at the top, really making sure you're pinching your shoulder blades together. Okay? So he's going to do the prescribed number of reps. If it's 2 reps prescribed, he's going to do 4 on the rings. Then he's going to hop up, and he's going to hang for 2 seconds per rep in an active hang. So not just choking yourself out, you'll be hanging there, active. So you notice that. Good tight body, toes pointed like a good gymnast. You're going to hang there for for 2 seconds per prescribed repetition. Okay. The next progression is the pike row. The pike row is set up so the bottom of the ring is at your sternum or your xiphoid process, where you're supposed to give CPR. Okay. Feet are on the line, and he's going to sit back and down. Hips down, stay all the time, and then he's going to pull himself up. Again, pulling all the way up till you touch the chest, really feeling like you're activating through your shoulders and lats. Good. Go ahead and relax, and then he's going to have the hang from the bar. Terrence is going to demonstrate the negatives of what we want for the tempo. So the A is the assist up. He's going to hop up. And then he's going to go 4 counts down. Hold for 2. Put his feet on the box. Hop back up. 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. 3, 1,000. 4, 1,000. Hang for 1, 1,000. 2, 1,000. And that'll do. This is what we're going to be doing for the next 6 weeks. Cat-cows and deadlifts to warm up. Your deficit deadlifts supersetted with your strict pull-up progression. Now we expect you to be able to improve or increase that progression to make it more difficult for over the cycle. Terrence, final words?
That's it. That's Tuesday.